Greetings, Minecrafters! It's Nonsanity, and welcome to episode 16 of the Primus Unabridged series. It's been a little while since the last episode, and not a lot has actually happened in the meantime, but this episode I'm going to start it off by catching you up on a few small things that have changed, so let's get started. So I think we last left off here in the pneumaticraft room, and I was processing all that oil through the refineries. As you can see, all these barrels are empty, and these are just regular drums I've stuck here to show that where everything went. The lubricant is still here. I have 937 buckets of lubricant. That's more than I'll ever need, I think. But I needed to convert each of these mid-level products to the end products. I wanted to get lots and lots of the plastic. Why not? Because I like lots of stuff. So I built this section over here. So what we've got is one of the thermo-pneumatic processing plants here. We needed a bunch of them. They each have their own dedicated vortex tube to heat them up. And I would pipe in the basic, what was the first one here? Gasoline, I think. I forget which one was which now. But it would convert it to the next higher tier, which is the same. That would be, let's see, bottom one went to lubricant. The excess here went to that drum. So that would have been the first, which I think was gasoline. Then, kerosene? And then the LPG. I may be wrong in the order, but it doesn't matter. You know what I'm talking about. Doesn't matter what their names are because I converted them all up. I would pipe into this one. I had a barrel back there, had a barrel here, and this one still has a little bit of something in it. Little tiny bit of LPG. And it all came up, and I moved the plastic mixer over here, and I now have 29,000 buckets of liquid plastic. So I'm set for plastic. I can crank out as many of these plastic sheets as I ever need. So we're good there. And this last step needed coal, coal, I think. So I had just a chest here I'd fill up with coal, and I think I went through 3 chests full before I managed to change all of those other liquids to the plastic. But it's all turned off. I flipped the levers for each one of these. I wish Carpenter's levers showed you what their state was, the way regular levers do with Wayla, but this doesn't. So it's a little bit unfortunate. But I know that they're all turned off right now. So this system should be... Yep, it's lit up. Pressure should be stable. Oh, I would start recording just before a reboot. Well, that's what's happening in here. What else is going on? Thaumcraft. We added Gadamancy a while back. So I built this little thing above my runic matrix, and there, if we get a nice good close-up view of it, this is the infusion claw. I think it looks pretty cool, the way it sort of matches its animation with the rune of the runic matrix. You can see it's got a wand in it, which you open it up, you can see I've put a thaumium embossed silverwood wand in there, and it's been used a little bit because I've run it a few times. There's nothing set up to automatically recharge that, but that could be done in the future. It just needs a redstone signal to cause it to click the runic matrix with the wand when you want to activate a craft. And it has to be in through the sides. It can't come in through the top. So I've got a bit of redstone conduit coming down. And in here... Come on, break it. There we go. It's just a wireless receiver. And there are a couple different ways I could have done that, but that's the way I chose to go because I had an extra wireless receiver. If we were to go down underneath, you would see that there's an extra... Let's go down. I think I can go down here. Yeah, right here. We have an extra redstone emitter set to the other end of that wireless transmitter, so that as soon as it knows everything is in place, it can send the redstone signal to this, which will activate the actual crafting. So now the system is completely automated. I can ask for something. Let's ask for, let's do a cap. I've got a couple in here, but let's make 2 more. Oh, I need to make the inert caps first. Cap. Recipe. Oh. Thaumium cap. Where is it? See if we can get this done before. Ah, of course I run out of those. 1 more. There we go. Toss them in. Cap. Make 2 of these. Go. Start. You see all the ingredients come out, and there it's the infusion claw has activated. And in a moment, it will zap the runic matrix. It takes a little while, so it can be triggered pretty early in the process. It basically gets triggered as soon as stuff gets sent out to the pedestals. Because it takes a little while to actually activate, that works out timing just fine, because these get loaded up pretty quickly. So I guess it's a race to see if this will trigger through both recipes. It finished one, it's starting the next one. Before the server restarts. See, I think we're just about ready to move this guy. Let me switch helmets so we can see how it's doing. Because I've been away so long, the Ignis still isn't going up. I think the Ignis is stalled at 96. So, Spiritus is really high up. That's probably good enough. We can energize that. And that's all done. 60 seconds. Switch back my helmet. Alright, so I'll be right back after the reboot. And we'll see what else I've got going on. But one thing I want to ask you guys is what I should do next. What mod is technical enough for me? I'm thinking maybe Railcraft, or see what I could do about automating Witchery. Or maybe both. That'd be odd. Anyway, back as soon as the server reboots. It's been 17 days since the last cutaway. No, but you don't know. Oh, laggy as we load. Alright, so next. Did that. Anything in there? What do we got in here? Just messing around in here. I processed some plutonium, because why not? I stuck the tunnel bore I got from the instability orbs just to see it. Won't do anything because it doesn't have its cutting head. Not sure I got one of those. Smeltery. Haven't done too much with that. Alright, so what was I planning on doing next? Well, I've got the start of another room here. And this, it has no walls yet, and the floor is still just temporary blocks, but this was going to be or will be, I guess, the Witchery room. And I've been just prepping for doing the mod by automating with a little bit of Steve's Factory Manager, making some, foul fumes and the like, and some mutandis, because I needed to have some mutandis. This doesn't do anything because I don't have an altar yet, so let's, I guess, make an altar. Let's go back over to my controller here. Bring up Witchery. I didn't want to make the altar on camera. Oh, what am I missing? Water bottles and stone bricks. I'm actually missing stone bricks. So I'll make 2 stacks of stone bricks. And water bottle, really? Well, for some reason, since one of the updates, I can't hit type T into that field up there, I'm hitting the T button, nothing's happening. Unless my cursor's over it, then I can type it. Very strange. So I need to fill these. I'll be right back. Alright, got some water bottles. So, I need 6 of those. So you can see I've got lots of exhales and Breath of the Goddess, because I did a lot of prep work. So I'm going to put this. Is that the center? Yes. And that is the center. So right, actually do it on this side. There we go. 1 altar. Now, it's not going to have much power because it needs living things nearby. And I don't think the vine walls are near enough to it. I just stuck a bunch of, once I got some of the Spanish moss from a Mutandis, I put some up here, and I've got plenty. These are just regular vines. Minecraft vines. I just cut them off with a chainsaw, and I've got plenty now. So I'll probably tear down the wall. Just, it doesn't seem to affect my frame rate at all, but especially once I have walls around this room, it won't be seen, so I'll probably take it down then. So let's go underneath here. This is where I've been growing a lot of the trees and other plants that you need in Witchery. And I've got one of my super reinforced watering cans down here. I do have 2 now because one was made by the instability orb machine. But I only ever really am using one at a time, so that's fine. Got the harvester with a fluid trash can next to it, so it keeps the sludge from building up and slowing down operations. So how much of this do I have? 42,000. That's probably enough. We can turn this off now. And check those out so they get picked up. So I'll just tear down this whole thing. I don't need it anymore. All these extra cables for the what was it called? The blaze moss, or one of the mosses that Witchery adds, can only be harvested with shears. So I had a whole bunch of autonomous activators getting power, and there we go. There. I missed a lot. Got them all now? Yes. All right. And that. And this I need to pick up with a wrench. All right. So the idea was to build all of... Toss these away. Build all of the plants that will power the altar down here underneath. Oops, I'm completely full. And it just froze up on me. Where'd the iron sword and glasses come from? Those I do not need. Alright. So let's get some dirt. Dirt. There's my dirt. Get a couple stacks. And we'll start planting. Now, if the dirt is close enough to the floor up here, it won't be able to grow saplings. So they'll be a valid thing to plant, I think. There we go. So anything I plant down here should power the altar. So let's take a measure of what it says now again. I think it's 10 of 160. Alright. So it's only a 10. Let's get out some saplings and put down 10 saplings. Let's see how that affects our power level. It went up, what was it, 160? Now it went up 40. So that's 4 points each. Let's just plant one and see. That may not make any difference. No, it does. All right, so 4 each. And I think you can have 20 of the same type and still have it work. Still have it make a difference. So let's see. Whoop. $240. So will one more make a difference? Probably not. Nope. Okay. So we've reached the limit there. So now we got to put down something else. And these won't grow because there's no light down here actually. And there's not enough room. So what else do I got here? Belladonna flowers. I can put these down. No, I can't. Oh, I need the seeds, not the flowers. What else we got? Spruce saplings. Okay. See how that looks. 240 didn't go up any different. So maybe different saplings don't count, or maybe different vanilla saplings don't count. Oops. There it is. So where'd it go? All right. We're experimenting here. Put that away. All right, so let's take one of its own sapling types. Come on, up. That went up. All right. Now let's just take a shortcut. $320. All right. But one more won't make a difference. Yeah. All right. Good. Things are as expected. Now what if we give it another one of its sapling types, the alder? Let's see. $320. That was what it was. Wasn't it? Yep. All right. So only one sapling from its mod counts. Yep. All right. So what else we got? Moss of the vines. Let's wait and put them down. All right. Ancient trees saplings. Let's see if they make any difference. They do. All right. So we can put these down instead. So it looks like maybe one sapling per mod. One sapling type per mod. 400. All right. Getting up there. What next? Bamboo. It's worth a shot. Doesn't look like it does. No bamboo. So probably the other bamboos also won't do anything. And here you can see I've got 215 Rika Misfortune, 172 Odor of Purity. So I've made a bunch of things. 128 Foul Fumes. Essence Berry Bushes. I got 74 of those. Don't really need the experience enough to set them up at the moment. Plants potatoes. That'll work. I gotta harvest. Whoops. Oh, I'll need some water, or I'll need to switch it to a different soil type. Do I have any of the fertile? No, what was it? Dirt. No. Soil. No. Hold on. Let me grow and grab whatever it was from my agricraft area. Alright. It was called soil. I just didn't have any in my system, but now I got some more. And we'll lay it some down here. And see if planting potatoes on this increases 401. Why only 401? That's strange. What if we water them? Garden proxy. Oh, because maybe it doesn't work in garden. Well, I don't have any light here. That's true. As I said. Torch. Got a bunch. Just stick one down here. Now do you grow? Looks like potatoes will not grow on garden core. What is this? Garden soil. Only with the crop sticks, I guess. Not sure those will work. Alright, so the other type of dirt that I know can be used here is fertile soil, fertilized dirt. That's it. Bone meal, rotten flesh, dirt. Don't have much bone meal. All right, let me mix some of that and I'll be right back. All right, try fertilized dirt here. Oh wait, we can't plant. Oh, I gotta, of course, gotta till it, just like regular dirt. But it will maintain its hydration level. So, again, we need that torch back. There we go. Grow them up. There they go. How's that doing for our... There, yeah, much better. All right, 42. So these I can go ahead and... They don't have to be grown, so... I'm just going to plant them, and we'll leave them be. So, wait, that's... There we go. Up to 490. So you can probably do that with carrots as well. So let me, well, I'm just going to go around and fill out this whole area with more stuff, and maybe make a second level just below it. If I can get some more, that will work. And I'll be right back when I've finished planting some more stuff. Well, I gotta say, getting started in Witchery is rather boring. I've been doing things. Let's go down below. I think I probably cut out some of this. I probably cut out most of this. But yes, I've got a bunch of different plants. Not everything, just enough to get started. Got more room still down here, I think. Maybe not. I can always add more layers. I got some room over here. But yeah, just put down a bunch of different plants. Found these things stack on each other. It just saved a bit of room. This is, what are these? Melons, flax, anything that seemed to make a difference to the altar, which I had visible from down here, so I can click it and see what its power is. You can see I've got it up to a maximum of 5,112. So that's enough to do some of the other things. I stuck a wither skeleton skull on it, and that gives me the ×3. And I think I can now make another thing here. Let's see, that, and I think with magic, yeah, a tombstone. And then that, 3 torches, and there we go, candelabra. I think we can just put that on there. Up, it's up to ×5. But it didn't change anything. Oh, it's moving things on me here. Why did that not go up? I guess the ×5 will show up over here. But it's going down because I made 2 more of these distilleries. And they're sucking up the power to make all sorts of different ingredients. I probably have enough. I can shut things down here. And shut this one down. And I had the Steve's Factory Manager doing some of the recipes for me. Reek of Misfortune. Do I have any more of those? I don't know. Put that in there. Toss the foul fume in. Okay. And put these away. I did find out one thing. I was trying to make another item for the altar, the chalice, which I can put on there right now, and it'll give it a bit of a bonus. But if you use some redstone soup, you get a filled chalice, and it does much better. But this one is a rather difficult thing to make. You need all these ingredients. One of them is the Drop of Luck, which itself requires things like Refined Evil and Tear the Goddess and Mutanus Extremis. So I had to start making all these. And actually, I think I still need to make the Refined Evil. Diamond Vapor, Gas Tier. I need a gas tier. Let's make 4 of them. So, Diamond Vapor and some gas tiers, which you can shift-click into these slots. It doesn't let you. But that'll brew up. Oh, then I need the Mutanus. Do I have any more of the... Gotta put the cursor over this to type the T. I have the regular Mutanus, but I need to upgrade it. So, how do you do that? Bet you it's going to be a cauldron, yep. Okay, nether wart, not a problem. Think about these cauldron recipes. Is there there's a bit of extra information that is not presented here in NEI. But it is in this book. In particular, I want to make this Drop of Luck. So once I have these 2, I can do it. But if you hover over each of these ingredients, see it says altar power cost 0. This one, 50, 100, 3,000, 1,800. So if you add all these up, 3,000, 4,800, 4,900, 4,950, you have to have 4,950 in your altar, or the cauldron will fail. And I think it's got a failed goop in it right now. I'm going to have to break that and empty it out. Put it back down. Should refill. Oh no, I need to reprogram it, because it's lost track of the tank. There we go. Got a infinite water source down there from pressure pipes being fed through the Steve's Factory Manager block. Keeping that filled. So these should be ready. Actually, they'll be down here. There we go. Refined Evil. Alright, so to make the witch's brew, not the witch's brew, not that. What am I making next? I've lost track. Several different levels. Oh yeah, I'm making the Drop of Luck. So Mandrake, Netherwort, Tyr, Refined Evil, Mutandis. Okay, that was what was in the book, yes. So everything should work this time, and I think they have to go in this order. So let me get the other ingredients. I already have a mandrake, but I need it for something else. I've already forgotten. Netherwort, Tyr, Evil. Netherwort, Tyr of the Goddess. There we go. Refined Evil. Oh, and I still have to make the Mutandis Extremis. So let's do that. One, and one of these is broken. It's gonna work. Got lots of particles. Yes, there we go. Do another one. Just by using the Steve's Factory Manager to automate tossing them in. That way I won't miss. There we go. I'll just do one more. Put away these others. Gotcha. Okay. So now, I think I've got all the ingredients I need for this. Mandrake, Netherwort, Tyr, Refined Evil. Tyr, Refined Evil, Mutandis. Alright. So, I'm going to turn off my magnet and toss these in here one at a time. And this should now work, hopefully. I hope. Doesn't look like it's working. Did I not? No, it's got enough. Man, I hate mods that don't have complete documentation. Where did he come from? Where did you come from? And then he's gone. Is that Thaumcraft just futzing about with me? I haven't touched Thaumcraft in days. That shouldn't be triggering. And this isn't working. Alright. This mod has been frustrating me. It's going to make a nice building for it. But it's just not working. Look at the book again. I mean, I know it's possible. I know this should work. I mean, I can't believe this is buggy. Other people have done it on the server. This works. There is some bit of information I don't have. Some of you probably have it. And you'll probably put it down in the comments, even if later in this video I figure it out and show you that I figured it out. Because you've already probably written the comment. Take back that comment. Unless, at the end of the video, I say, leave a comment about it. No, I don't mind you guys helping out. Just if you do see later in the video that I figured out, don't bother and go back and fix your comment. Now there's a creeper. I don't think he's actually here. Are you actually here, Mr. Creeper? No, you're not. Now there's a spider. Is it because this cauldron isn't working properly? I don't know. This in-game documentation is pretty plain. Never says, you know, I just discovered this by accident, that these had these values. And I went and looked it up and found somebody in a YouTube video that said they need power from the altar. And it's close enough. I mean, these are close enough. They're the same distance away. It should be able to get power. It's 14, less than 14. Oh, yeah, definitely, it's within range. but nothing. Just green goo after all that work to make the ingredients. Man. Maybe I should just go do Railcraft. If you've been wondering why there was a gap in the videos, it's because I didn't want to do this. Not that I had to, but it's just frustrating me. And this was one of the few mods that I really hadn't done before. I mean, I've dabbled a little bit here and there. I've built some altars. In one of my series, I got started in it, so I knew how this stuff's supposed to work. But obviously, I don't know how this is supposed to work. I'll go research it, and I'll be back in a bit. You guys, let me know what else in this pack would be fun for us to do together. You know me. You've been watching my series. I like the technical stuff. I like automation. I like bringing it all together. But Witchery, I don't know. It's so much player versus player. And we're not a player versus player server here. I mean, we can pretend and do a little bit of that, but yeah, no. Yeah. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, when in doubt, ask the other guys here on the Primus server. They know. So thanks to Landstrader and Brink for helping me out. Alright, I added some grass and leaves, which I didn't have down below. And I think you saw these too. You saw that. I put the empty chalice up there too. That's gotten me up to 7,696. Now what's going on here? This calculation is correct, these numbers, which would be 4,950. But if the cauldron is not in the center of a circle, drawn with a chalk, which I haven't made yet, it costs 1.4 times as much. So as soon as I put down the leaves, I boosted it up past that cutoff point, which is 6,800 something. I forget what it was, 6,830 if I remember correctly, or 6,930. I got it over the top. So it actually worked. So let's do it now. Mandrake, Nether, turn off my magnet. Tear, Refined Evil, Mutandis. And now it should work. Brew, damn you. Whoop, I got really zoomed in. What the heck? I'm paralyzed. Interesting. That must be an effect of the Witchery. So probably was the mobs that were appearing, not Thaumcraft. Because like I said, I haven't touched Thaumcraft in a while. It should be dormant. Alright, so there's little side effects they've added for Witchery when brewing this stuff. So now I've got 2 of the drops of luck. Now I should be able to do the redstone soup. Let's see if it's in here. Doesn't seem to be in here. Let's see. Redstone soup. There it is. Well, it's kettle, not cauldron. Does that make a difference? That's a cauldron. This is cauldron, while this is kettle. I don't even know what the difference is anymore. Okay. Cauldron. Got a setup over here, so let's craft what I need now. Whiff of magic, get an attuned stone, some string, sticks, and a cauldron gives you the kettle. I remember the kettle now. Place it down like that. And if we want to be sticklers, we want to get... What shall I use? Just some oak, I guess. Now, let's say I've got some birch plank covers. Can use 2 of those. How would that look? Oh, no, I can't, because that's... Yeah, I'll just let it float for now. I'm not decorating yet. Alright, and then all I have to do is tell this to fill the kettle, and it should get full. Oh, no, the kettle does not automate. Looks like you cannot pump into the kettle. Unless it cares about a direction, it does not. That does not automate. At least not this way. There are other ways. Let me set that up. Alright, I think I got it. Put down a cauldron. It should... Oh, wait, I gotta teach it the cauldron's there now. Since it was picked up. Cauldron. Kasploosh. Alright, so it'll stay auto-filled. And anything I put in here should get dumped into it through that item valve above. Bit of a... I could probably clean this up a little bit, but 2 autonomous activators. This one down here is aimed up at this water tank, which is being filled from this infinite water source, because you can't click an infinite water source with a bucket to fill it. So it pipes up here to this water tank, and that gets hit with the autonomous activator. The inventory manager sends empty buckets to that guy. He fills them up. The full buckets get sent up to this guy, where it sits. And empty buckets get pulled out of him and sent to this guy. So that Steve's factory manager is just taking out the full buckets, putting them in the top activator, and then taking the empty buckets out of the top activator and putting them in the bottom activator. So it's all very simple there. That handles the water filling. Oh, and almost. The last thing is, if it sees that the cauldron has no water in it, so water false, then it pulses for 10 ticks the emitter, which is right there, which is going to give this guy a redstone pulse, and he's set to only operate on high. So he gets half a second of pulse, which makes him click the water bucket just once, and then that water bucket is empty and it'll get refilled. If you just let it keep hitting it with the water bucket, it'll keep splooshing. I don't know if that'll mess up what's running in it, but probably. So this is restricted, and I put old glass microblock covers around here to catch anything the valve exports. So I should be able to turn my magnet back on again. So this might actually work. I need another piece of redstone. There we go. Let's give this a try. Redstone. Alright, guess I'll take off my magnet. Tongue. Okay. Drop. Belladonna. Wolf bat. Mandrake root. That's looking pretty good. Get some bottles. Oh, I think I've got a hat. Witch's hat, Witchery. That'll be this one. 35% chance of a second brew. Let's give it a try. I only got one. Okay, well, it's only a 35% chance. Worth giving a try. Alright, so I got the redstone soup. So, I should now be able to come over here, see what it's at. It's at 7,936. Combine this with this. Get a filled one. put it back up there. 9,920. Wow, I'm just a little bit away from having it up to 10,000. So I will have to add a few more plants down below, I think. That'll do. Alright, so everything is moderately automated with Steve's Factory Manager, just because I hadn't planned on how to automate everything. But even this is automated. I think at some point I might try hooking it all up to AE. Only problem is I won't know if there's enough power in the altar. See, excuse me, it is still refilling. I'll have to see if there's some way to read the altar. There might be with one of the other mods. I will look that up. For that, you're welcome to leave a comment if you know of something for sure that'll read an altar's level. I'm imagining so there's something in an open computer that can do it. Or maybe witching gadgets. So none of these are doing anything, are they? No. But since I'm not doing anything either, I could turn them back on. See, that had a design in it? Yeah. Breath of the Goddess. What else was I making? See, I want to keep some of the Diamond Vapor. I'll make 10 Diamond Vapor with, I think it was Quicklime. That's weird. Wasn't behaving the way I'd expect. Was it Quicklime there? No. Oh, gas tier. And what does that make again? Odor of Purity, Weaken Misfortune. Odor of Purity, I got 13. Go ahead and make a few more. I'll have to set up my mob grinder to make more gassed tiers for me. Alright, I guess that's a start. Frustrating because of lack of documentation, but thankfully I've got documentation in the way of the other members of the Primus group. Go watch their videos. A lot of them really know what they're doing, and the ones that don't are at least funny. I'm talking to you, Dizzy. Alright. So I'll stick with it a little bit longer. As frustrated as I was with it, I'll stick with it a little bit longer. I do want to decorate the room. But I will need something else to do soon. So leave comments as to what you think I should do next. And I will definitely read and consider all good ideas. And they will all be good ideas, I'm sure. Some may not interest me exactly. Again, remember, I like the technical stuff. Railcraft might be fun. I've never done serious Railcraft with all the switching and the signaling. And so that might be fun. I just don't know what to do with it. That's the problem with Railcraft. It's a transport mod, and we got so many instantaneous transportation devices in the game, like tesseracts and ender chests, and heck, even these teleporters can transmit items and such. And there are even railroad tracks that teleport from place to place, so I don't know, it still might be fun to set up. Maybe with the teleporting to cover those long distances, because long distance tracks between our bases, that's sort of boring. It's too vanilla. But maybe with the teleporting tracks and so forth, that might be fun. If you come up with any good, complicated, yet, decent ideas about what to do with the Railcraft that isn't busy work for the sake of busy work. Though I know that that's sort of hard to do with Railcraft. It's very hard to do that. Find something that's not just doing it with Railcraft because you're doing it with Railcraft, not because it's the only way to do it. I don't think there's anything in Railcraft that's the only way to do it. So anyway, this is Nonsanity signing out. Take care, be good, and see you next time.